Good morning, everyone. We're gonna start the day today, going for a little walk like usual. Oh, he's super excited. We've been laying down for like an hour already. So he's like, yeah, I just wanna go outside. But I'm gonna unload the bike. We'll go for an actual little run because he hasn't gone for a proper run in a couple of days. So we'll go on a proper run with the bike, and then I'm gonna go and start doing the brakes on the van. So hopefully today's a better day than yesterday. I'm here at the Brown Turd again today. Oh, I shouldn't even have come to this side. I'm just gonna stay on this side. So I'm gonna do the brakes. Like I said in that last step there, I went and got the calipers and the pads. But for the rotors, I'm probably just gonna use the rotors as they are. And then I have a hand pump, or a one-person bleeding mechanism pump thingy, so I can bleed the brakes properly, and then hopefully that solves the problem. But I feel like it's a vacuum pressure problem, honestly, so I'm gonna look around at that too. You guys aren't gonna believe this. I barely believe it. I can't believe I bought this thing, honestly. Like, whatever, it's all fixable. It's still a good van. It's just brakes, but it's very clear that this thing was never maintained. Look at this. Well, I'm having brake issues. Yeah, that's one side of the rotor completely gone. How nuts is that? No wonder that caliper's leaking. It's probably eaten totally away. That side's not nearly as bad. So that to me means that this caliper probably seized up. So yeah, that's insane. But I guess I gotta spend over $300 on freaking rotors now. So I'm gonna hopefully call around some scrap yards and some old auto parts places, see if there's anything in town. But if not, I'll have to special order them, and then it's gonna be a few days until I can even scrap them in. So whatever. Nothing goes as planned. That's why you don't make plans. I think as much as I want to get this van going and get more room and get out of this car so I can start doing what I love again, I forgot the whole point of this trip is to de-stress and relax, and now I'm stressing and not relaxing about this van. So I think I'm gonna go and just get away. I'm gonna go forget about the van for a bit, a couple days, and just go get away. I'm just gonna head back into the bush, go find a nice spot to go hike, take Clutch for a walk, go for a bike ride, maybe play with the drone for a little bit or something. Just need to relax. Well, I decided to just come get back into nature while I wait for some parts for the van, because I'm tired of stressing about it, and I'm tired of sitting around in the cities doing nothing. This is exactly what I needed, just get back out into nature and have some beautiful views. I wish you guys could see how beautiful that mountain range is, but I do not know how to zoom in on a GoPro while it's recording, so I'm gonna get some drone footage in the morning, maybe some tonight of the sunset if my phone charges fast enough, because I got to use my phone for the controller, obviously. So if my phone charges up, I'll get some nice drone footage of that sunset, but if not, then hopefully I'll get some of the sunrise at least. So yeah, and then hopefully tomorrow my brake parts come in. If not, it's probably going to be Monday, so I'm not going to be really doing too much on the van, unfortunately. So I'm probably just going to be sitting around all weekend. So I might go find something to do, but I really just want to get this van done. So another option is I find a junk removal place and get them to just come to the van, remove all the junk and garbage that I want gone from it, and then they can haul it away so I can start my build, at least while I wait for brake parts. But we'll see how things go. I don't really make plans because plans don't follow through. So I'm probably gonna call it a night for the night. Probably make some food. Just chill for a bit. Maybe play with Clutch. He wants to play. Oh yeah, he wants to play. Got the zoomies? Zoomies? Did you find a ball? Alright everybody. Have a good night. Peace. Good morning to all my YouTube fans and subscribers, which there's not many of you, but there's enough. I went out to the woods to go get some sleep, and it was awesome. It was such a nice sleep. For the past few nights, I've been sleeping kind of just in this parking lot off the highway with this other guy that I met. His name's Vlad. He's super cool, and yeah, I've just been kind of chilling there for the past few days. And I decided I need to get out into the woods and just far away again. So I found some crown land that isn't too far away and headed up. There's lots of people here, which is awesome. There's people just dirt biking and quadding and camping and shooting everywhere. Yeah, but my nice little spot. It's pretty dope. But I just woke up, took Clutch out to the bathroom. And now I'm kind of just chilling. It's a little bit chilly, so kind of just chilling inside, and I think I want to go play with my drone a little bit and kind of get a nice view of where I'm really at. So I'm going to see if my brake rotors are in for the van. If the brake rotors aren't in yet, then I'm going to get someone to just come to the van to do a junk removal, take the mattress, take all my garbage that I want gone from there, and then they can take it to the dump and I'll just pay them. And then that way I can just go to Home Depot, start buying some wood and at least building the inside, even if I can't get the brakes done yet. That way I can build the inside, start doing what I want to do with it, and then I could just move into there once the brakes are done and it'll be good to go. So yeah, stay tuned and I'll see you guys in the next clip, whichever it is. So none of this actually happened. I called around so many places to see if there's junk removal or garbage removal, blah, blah, blah. Everyone wanted a minimum $150, and I am not about to spend $150 getting garbage removed from my van. So I'm just going to wait, and I'll take it in myself. I wonder if the GoPro picks this up better than my phone does. I've never really gotten a good shot of the Taurus with its lights on. Lights everything up pretty decently where I have them pointed. Good enough for me. Good night, everybody. The moment I've been waiting for. My brake rotors for the van are finally in. I am super, super, super happy, if you cannot tell. I've been waiting around for a few days, actually since Wednesday, so it's been 5 days now to get these brake rotors. At first I was just kind of parked in a parking lot. I met a super cool dude named Vlad. Super chill guy, and but I don't know, I decided I didn't really want to like kind of draw too much attention to our spots because we were just off the highway kind of thing. So I decided to come into the forest, and I really needed to get back into nature. So I found some crown land and came out here. I've been staying here for the past 3 nights now, and yeah, it's pretty beautiful here. But we're gonna go get those brake rotors right now. I'm so excited. So we're gonna do the brakes on the van today, and then hopefully make it to the dump today as well. And then maybe I can go run and grab some wood and start building the inside too. That would be like ideal. But at least I can go get it emptied, or go to the brakes and get it emptied, and then I could bring it to my friend's house as well. So those are the options. Those are hopefully what I'm gonna be doing today. Even if I don't get to move to my friend's house or start working on the inside, I just wanna go get all the garbage out from inside so I can start building it. So, come on! I don't know. Are you guys excited as I am? Probably not. I've been waiting for 5 days, parking in random areas, no motivation to go do anything except for work on this van. And I finally have all my brake parts in. There's 2 big boxes on the bottom. Those are the rotors, because they're a rotor and hub assembly. These are my calipers and my pads. This is a vacuum bleeder pump, so I can bleed the brakes by myself. My trusty old Milwaukee impact there, battery charger, and my other tools. This is the only jack that I have to use. This was modified actually. My buddy welded on a nut on there so I can use my impact to get it up and down fast. And then I have my jack stands as well right there. So we're gonna start by getting the van jacked up here and get these dang brakes changed over. Well, I don't know where my downsizer is for this impact, so I'm gonna have to use this one. Hopefully it'll have enough power to be able to lift this van high enough. If not, I'll have to do the old-fashioned way by hand. That's going, but I feel like that's not really that great for it, so I'm just gonna do it by hand if I can. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what tools I have. Clutch, go lay down, please. Go lay down. Okay, well, this is lame. I wonder if I actually have it. That'll do it and not strip. People wonder why I brought jack stands on a trip across Canada. And all these tools. This was not planned, but I mean, my life is just spontaneous. A little higher. Well, that's why I have no friggin' brakes. You guys see that? And look how wet this caliper is too. Because it's overextended. So the cylinder overextends and then it breaks the seal and then all the fluid can just come right out. So that's why I have no brake pressure whatsoever. And, well, no brakes because there's no brakes. There's literally probably no pad in the back here. We're gonna take it apart and find out. So this is what's left of that one brake pad. Oh, no, sorry, I was wrong. That was the backing plate. This is what's left of it. How do people just drive like that? And they don't worry, they don't care, they don't hear a sound, like they just don't care? Like, you're in a big ass van. Like, seriously, people, check your friggin' brakes, and if you hear sound coming from your brakes, change them. If you can't afford to change them, don't drive that vehicle, because that is dangerous to not only yourself. I don't care if you want to do stuff that's dangerous to yourself, but that's dangerous to lots of other people out there, and you shouldn't be okay with that. When you're taking everything off, obviously make sure you're keeping, like, you know what goes where, so you can put it back properly. I hope this bearing does not fall apart. So now this should just come right off here, and there's gonna be another bearing in the back of this. That same thing. Ooh. I wonder if this new rotor comes with it. Oh, you know what? The new rotor has this bearing. I think. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have either of them. I don't know what I'm getting myself into here. This was supposed to be a whole assembly, I thought it said, not just... It says not a whole assembly, you need the bearings too. Well, I'm gonna call Parts Place and see if they have bearings before I put it together with the old bearings. Okay, so great news. I do need the bearings and the seals for these rotors. This is crazy. Yeah, I've never needed bearings and seals and everything for rotors, but I guess back in the old day they tried to make everything simple in their own way, trying to make everything all in one. So the front rotors are a whole hub assembly, but it didn't come as a whole assembly with the bearings and everything. So I need to go and get the bearings and seals, which they luckily have. Where I'm getting my parts, by the way, I got my pads and calipers from TNT. They're super awesome there. TNT Auto Parts, I think it's called, in Kelowna. But the real all-stars are Bumper to Bumper in Kelowna. They're awesome. They have the best price on these rotors, like $100 cheaper than other people. They have the best price on the rotors. Yeah, I needed to wait, but everywhere else I needed to wait too. And they have these seals and bearings in stock, so that's awesome. So we're gonna go get those, and yeah, I'll see you back here in a bit. All right, guys, I have my bearings, I have my seals, I have grease, I have... What else did I get? I got some cotter pins. Buddy reminded me, he's like, do you got cotter pins? And I was like, no, I don't, thank you. So he went and gave me some cotter pins for free, which whatever, it's just cotter pins obviously, but like still, Didn't have to break my wallet out again just for a couple cents for some cotter pins. Bumper to bumper, auto parts, you were freaking awesome in Kelowna. Yeah, okay, so we're heading back to the van now and we're gonna go and get that shit fixed. Okay, we're gonna get back into it here. Look how much that's leaking. Like, the seal is just broken right off of it. It's crazy. No wonder I had no brakes whatsoever and hit the freaking seat can. Anyways, so I'm gonna clean this grease off of here and then figure out which bearings need to go where and install that rotor again. And then put the new caliper on, put the pads in, and then that'll be good. I say it so quick, but that's probably gonna be about half hour, 45 minutes of work. I don't have any brake cleaner, so I'm just gonna use WD-40. That's the van making that noise, dude, not me. Whoa. Okay. Alright, that looks clean enough for me. I should have bought some gloves. Off. I can wash my hands after. The bearings stop clacking around. The bearings stop clacking around in there, and they all have a decent coating. I mean, they will grease themselves as they're going because you're gonna be perfect. That sits in there, and now I need to wipe off my damn hands. Got this up and on like that. Too much in there. Pause this so I can bring my car over there so I can tie clutch up. Well, here we go for the passenger side now. You know what? I don't want that. Alright, well, moment of truth. I had GoPro battery died. Both of them were actually dead and charging, so I couldn't finish up on the passenger side on video. I just tacked it back all together. So that's back on. It's back on 4 wheels. It feels like I have a little bit more brake pressure. I definitely think I need to bleed the back brake still too, but I haven't tested them yet. I just started it because this old carbureted girl likes to idle for a bit before it goes. Alright, so I bled all the brakes by myself, which is figured out a little trick. They seem to be working. better now. I'll show you. Watch them just stop working again. The brake light's still on for some reason. At least I can stop and keep myself stopped, which is good. If I need to stop, it's there. I'll probably have to get more brake fluid and re-blade all the brakes because I'm kind of using older brake fluid. They seem to be working not bad though. So I'm gonna see if I can clean up and then make it to the dump before the dump closes. But I also don't want to get locked out of here, because if I get locked out of here, then I'm sleeping in the van tonight and I don't have any of my stuff or anything. So yeah, hopefully I can. If I can go empty out the van, I might just use the van tonight. We'll see. I might use the van and sleep in the van tonight. I don't know. We'll see. All right, she's running, she's driving, and tomorrow I'm gonna go to the dump first thing, and then I can start working on this thing. I'm so excited. It looks like it's sagging in the back, but I'm just on a dip. It does sag a little in the back. I'd like to get some airbags for the back, but it runs, it drives, it stops. The brakes progressively got a little bit better as I went back and forth. I think it's just really bad brake fluid and bad brake lines, because I heard it like kind of gush once and then they started working really well. So I think I need to fully bleed these brakes, but for now at least I can get it to my buddy's house and get it out of this parking lot. So yeah, that's the thing tomorrow, is take it to the dump, get rid of all of the junk that's in there. There's so much garbage in there. My hands are so dirty. And then take it to my buddy's house so I can start working on this thing, and then from there on I might be able to just sleep in it, because he's already told me that it's okay if I just sleep in the van while I'm there. So hopefully I can get this done quick so I can get back on the road though, doing what I love. See you later, brown turd.